Welcome to Storytime with Doodad. I'm your host, Larry Doodad, and tonight we're going to talk briefly about disruptors and ChatGPT, artificial intelligence. But let's go back to our own industry, the pitch industry. Some of our disruptors that happened to pitch people over the years was Canada's Wonderland. We all thought that was going to be the demise of our industry, and then Sunday shopping, the internet, the shopping channel, and this all, we thought our world was going to come crumbling down, not to mention as seen on TV stores, Walmart, Canadian Tire, especially when these stores started coming up with their own as seen on TV sections. Fortunately for true pitch people, we were always a step ahead of the game, and really what was seen in the as seen on TV stores may just as well been what used to be seen on television, because that's the products they carried. My dad had an experience, of course, in his final years, and unfortunately he had to witness Uber taking over the taxi industry. And the taxi industry, to be fair, there was a lot of people from my generation, fathers back in the Bathurst Manor, that came over from England and Germany and Poland and from elsewhere and got into driving taxi because with little or no education, it was something you could do right away to start making money and paying bills. And so the taxi industry for many people, like my father, was, they put 30, 40 hard years into it, 12-hour days, and quite often I know my dad had a part-time job as well to keep things together and to put us through school, etc. And for him to watch Uber destroy his legacy that he wanted to leave me and my sister and my brother it was terrible, and it's unfortunate he had to witness that, because at one point taxi licenses were 330,000, and of course with the advent of Uber, it went quickly down to, I think we sold out at $78,000 or $8,000, something like that. And he really wanted to, he wanted to leave that to us, and it was a shame again. And people had no empathy for cab drivers at all. And as the son of a cab driver, and many friends who their dad was a cab driver, they got a bum rap all the time. There was always people going, oh, he took me for a ride and he went the wrong way and he went this. And that is such hogwash. And I know that for a fact, because first of all, with cab drivers, it was better for them to get you in the car, get you to where you're going, and get you out of the car and get the next ride. Because it was that initial flag reading was where they made their money. So they didn't take wrong ways on purpose. It just happened that sometimes traffic was bad, and a customer, I'm going to come up with a story more recently with Waze and with Google Maps. Customers will go, why are you going this way anyways? The other way is quicker. And listen, I don't want to say people are stupid, but they really are ill-informed, and that's a fact. And I know with Waze and with Google Maps, I have a lot of technotard friends that I'll use Waze, and it'll show, because it's a user-based app, it'll show the quickest way to get there. And I've had elderly friends, in other words, people older than myself in the car, and go, why are you going this way? You got to go that way, it's quicker. And I would explain to them, well, this app is a user-based app, which to an elderly person is like saying this is a broken machine and it tells me where to go. And the truth is, with Waze or with Google Maps, it picks one of the three closest ways to get there. In other words, there may be going left, may be the exact same time as if you made a right or if you went straight, because they're all within 30 seconds, they're all similar. But Waze or Google Maps, it picks one of those three directions. So as soon as somebody says to me, why didn't you go the other way? It's quicker. I know what I'm fighting against, and it's not stupidity. It's just what's the word? They just don't understand that there are quicker ways to get there. And I remember Phyllis in Spencerville. Now here's a town that she knows. It's a small town outside of Ottawa. One bank, one church. And whenever I was driving somewhere with Phyllis going to Ottawa, I would use my GPS, and she would tell me to make a left instead, and I would go against what GPS was saying out of respect for Phyllis. And quite often I could see we just lost a minute, or we just lost 3 minutes. Or sometimes when she said make a right here, I'd look at the recalculating and realize, well, this is exactly the same. So with ChatGTP and with all this new technology coming out, I think we will all survive. And I know, listen, a lot of journalists are losing their jobs now because of as a result. I mean, first of all, everybody's got a talk show. Like, look at me. I'm sitting here with a talk show, and the fact that it only gets maybe 11 people watching it, that's not the point. Everybody has a talk show. Everybody has a blog. Everybody has Instagram. Everyone has TikTok. So there's other ways now to amuse ourselves than opening up a newspaper on a train. Anyway, I think that's all I've got to say about today. I'm just having a glass of red wine. I don't have it often anymore, but when I do, I always enjoy it. Guys, have a yabba dabba doodad. Have a doodad day.